Thank you.
A handshake that marked a breakthrough, an important step forward in Syria's 2.5-year conflict. But as both the US and Russia made clear, it's a difficult road ahead.
The world will now expect the Assad regime to live up to its public commitments. And as I said at the outset of these negotiations, there can be no games, no room for avoidance, or anything less than full compliance by the Assad regime.
Under the agreement, Syria has just 7 days to declare a complete list of its entire chemical weapons stockpile. By November, international chemical weapons inspectors need to be on the ground. All stockpiles are to be removed from Syria or destroyed by the first half of next year. And all of this will be enforced by a new UN resolution. But the two sides differ about what that could mean in practice. Foreign Secretary William Hague said the agreement was a significant step forward, but the commander of one of Syria's main rebel armies rejected the plan.
I told our friends yesterday to be careful. The regime really began to move chemical weapons and materials to Lebanon and to Iraq. And we are afraid that the regime will use these materials against the civilians in Syria, against the fighters of the FSA.
President Obama said while important progress had been made, much more work remains to be done. Crucially, he said that if diplomacy failed, the US was prepared to act. The Pentagon backed that up by saying the US was still in position for military strikes. The attention is turning away from Washington to New York now. The United Nations says it's received all the documents for Syria to join the Chemical Weapons Convention. And on Monday, a UN inspector's report is due to be published that will shed more light on what happened in last month's chemical attack. The hard road ahead is all about diplomacy for now. Katy Watson, BBC News, Washington.